Hello, welcome to Simon's Solar Shed. I just wanted to fix up this Lg SA-7270A spectrum analyzer. It won't keep the time, and I thought I'd check the battery out for the calibration settings that retains the calibration settings. Because I tried to set the time on it, and it just wouldn't retain the data. So I went online to a chap called Matthew Waterfall, an eBay seller, and I found a Dallas clock chip, it's got the crystal on it and what appears to be the NV RAM, and I've just installed that on the board. Yeah, it's a nice little unit, to be fair. It's done a nice job on it, so I thought I'd do a little video on that. Obviously these have got these 12, well, all Dallas clock chips have got a shelf life, because they've got the internal lithium battery built into these. And since I'm gathering that this has been in there since the 90s, the early 90s. There's no signs of it ever being changed before. So yeah, I mean, there are ways you can get into these, but it's a lot of messing about, and it's hit and miss if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, thought I'd nip onto eBay, and I found this chap, and he told me to let me know how I got on, so I shall do that. So it's all soldered in. I've checked the calibration backup battery, and that's still saying it's 3 volts. So, and these are expensive to replace as well. I was looking, the cheapest I could find was £38, but they're going for stupid money. I think they're a laser lithium CR12600 SE by Sanyo, but I will have to change that in the future, I reckon. But for now, it's still saying 3 volts, so we'll leave it at that. So I'll just install that now, see if that chip worked. Oh, it's beautiful inside here. It's spotless. You don't look, I mean, even the fans are spotlessly clean. And considering how old it is. Look at that, there's not even a fleck of dust on that fan. I was expecting it to go and give it a good clean out as well. Nice unit. Really clean example. So I don't think it's hardly done any work in its life. So I'll put this board back in there. Okay. I think it goes this way. Right, that way. Right, and there's one down here as well. What's that? What's in there? There we go. So that plugs in. That goes down there. Yep. That goes in there. It reminds me of an old 386 PC back in the day. It's built very much like it. brilliant design. So that goes in there. There we go. Now this go across here, and all the, you know, the factory labels. It was all in one piece, never been lifted off until I got to the board here and lifted this one. Yeah, very pleased with it. I'll show you once it's I've powered it up to check that Dallas clock chip. Right, so I've installed the board back in, and then I'm going to see if I can test it now, see if that chip, what I got from Matthew Waterfall on eBay, actually works. Because there are reports sometimes that these chips, you know, they don't always work. Yeah, go in this little packet. In hindsight, I should have installed a socket for you to plug the chip straight into, but I didn't on this occasion. Mainly due because I know I can change the battery in it. The only time it would be an issue is if I had to take that chip back off and I damaged a veer or something like that, which I'm hoping I don't have to. So here goes anyway. That's it. Right, switch it on. There's also been reports of a blank screen as well, and people have done it. Oh, it doesn't appear to do that on this occasion. Let's see if we can get that up a bit, the brightness. Oh yeah, it's doing the calibration test at the moment. It's going from various systems within the unit. The YIG calibration, the span, the level, the log, and the RBW. And it seems to be passing all those. Oh, there you go, look. Don't know if you can see that. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a bit milky, that screen, isn't it, on the camera? Let's have a look. Well, it's passed all those anyway. So we'll go to config. Oh, I found the contrast level. Let's just turn it down a bit. Oh, there you go. That's better, isn't it? There. That's better. It was a bit milky. Now, if you look here, I don't know if you can see that. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's just adjust that a bit so you can see it. There you go, look. It's got the time and the date. So it appears to have worked. So if we save that, there we go. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. So all I've got to do now in the future is take the battery out and replace it, because it sits on the surface of the module. I think that's a success. I ain't got to worry about that anymore. I shall do the other battery, the calibration backup battery, at a later date, I think. I've got to get an interface to connect this to the computer so I can install all the calibration data into this. But that would be a future thing, you know, there's no urgency for that at the minute. Well, I hope that's helped you in some way if you're planning on replacing the battery module with the Dallas clock chip, the 12887 in this particular model. Yeah, well, I've just got to button it all back up. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Until the next one. Bye bye for now.